Welcome my dear Virgos, and thank you for tuning in to this January 2016 reading. Can't believe we're already in January. This is a very stormy winter evening, so thank you for watching while I'm doing this. For those who don't know me, I'm Lorian. I do astrology, tarot reading, I'm also a witch, crystal healer, I do various other things, and basically a little bit of a busybody when it comes to this kind of stuff. This month I'm using the wonderful deck that was actually gifted to me by somebody who subscribed and also who asked for a personal reading. So this is the wonderful Wildwood Tarot, and this is the back of the deck, and I thought this was a very nice deck to use for our winter, well, my wintry feel today. So you're getting guidance from that one. Very big month, really a very big month for you. We have 4 cards, each representing a week of January, and then we have the Earth Magic Oracle cards. Here we go, by Stephen D. Farmer. So I'm just going to have a look and see what's coming through for you, my dear Virgos. I did actually meditate while I was shuffling the cards, and I did get a feeling that a lot of you are starting something big. A lot of you may be getting frustrated with the way life is for you, and the rest of you seem to just be kind of moving forwards. Now this is a general reading, and this is also could apply to sun, moon and rising, so this is probably why it's a bit of a mixture, but I do get the feeling that whatever it is, strong energy, very strong, something that you can really utilise, and especially as you're an earth sign, you may like this earth deck, and I do feel that it likes you, actually. I really feel that it likes you. So, the message that I'm getting about here, this is normally judgment, but the message with this card I think is just to kind of take risks. I mean, you can see here, it may be that you're scared of going in to the unknown. You know, again, you could be starting something new, something big, but the fear of kind of getting knocked back or the rejection of it could stop you from moving forwards. It could stop you from making that necessary step into the wild, into the unknown. And I think that you have to take that chance. If you want to start something new, or if you're starting a new job, or if you want to change, don't be afraid of making that risk or kind of changing things. If you want to stand up to somebody who's been making your life a misery, take that chance and just stand up to them. You don't have to, you know, knock them over the head, but you will have to stand up to that person. And even here, if this bear is actually protecting you, you know, if you feel like the outside is trying to get in to your safe zone, maybe it just means that you have to kind of reveal yourself a little bit more. You know, you can't hide in your cave while a great bear protects you. In a way, you have to be awoken to something. There is something there within you that needs to come out. And I think some of you may have been actually overprotected by others. Some of you may have been, you know, overprotective of yourself or, you know, other people. So I think now it's just kind of time to emerge. Kind of just really take the chance and emerge from whatever fear you have. And actually here we've got the beautiful fiery northern lights in the background. So this, I feel, coincides with, you know, divine guidance. And you've got the plough here. So maybe it's in the darker evenings when you've been feeling this anxiety about where do you go, can you get there, can you reach this peak? The answer here is yes, you can. The only thing is, there's so many meanings coming through for this card. You have to address the bear. Never mind the elephant in the room, you have to address the bear. And it's kind of like facing it, saying, no, I'm not going to be afraid, I'm going to walk straight through. I am going to look into the unknown, and I'm going to reach my inner self so that I can stand tall and stand strong and make sure that I can make something of myself. For the rest of you, it could actually be that you emerge from this saying, I am the bear. I don't have to take any crap anymore. You know, I don't have to be afraid. I can step into the northern lights myself and emerge stronger. So for the first week of January, it's quite a big deal. And it does seem to be asking you, you know, whether this is a chance you want to take, whether you want to stand up for yourself. I think it'd be worth it, you know. So try and explore that feeling a little bit. Because here we have the stag. Now, for me, this particular guy seems to be quite a strong person. Could be somebody coming into your life who may want to, how to put it, it's very hard how to describe him, but he does represent a lot of strength and kind of, I want to say know-it-all. Somebody who may be a little bit of a, oh well, you should do this or you should do that, that kind of thing. But for me, it's important that you make time to contemplate and spend some time alone. Even if you're in a committed relationship, or you have 19 children, or you have this to do, that to do, don't allow yourself to spend time in a preoccupation with your own inner fears. Outward things will be going alright. You know, I don't see anything happening around you that you have to worry about. But what is of the most importance is keeping your head on straight. So if you started something new, or if you finally emerged in this card, you could be like, okay, now where do I go? I have no idea. You know? So I think it is kind of just, how to put it, your head may be in a spin when you're in this week. You might be like, what? I don't know where I am. But basically it's the importance of mind over matter, and focus on what you do want rather than you don't want. Yeah, again, it's about conquering your fears as well, controlling your impulses, and never losing patience with yourself. Don't lose patience. I mean, he's preparing for battle right there, isn't he? He's kind of got his drum or his shield, very beautifully delicate, and he's kind of prepared to scare the living bejesus out of people. Because, you know, if I saw a man wearing a stag head, yeah, I'd be scared. But it's kind of the inner warrior coming out. It's, you know, yeah, I'm here, and I am going to show my beauty and my resilience, and I'm going to, you know, take whatever task is needed and smash it, because that's the way I work. Somebody in my head just said, that's the way I roll, but I have no idea who that was. So let me have a look and see what this one is. The Archer. Let me just ask for some guidance on the Archer, because I did have a very strong feeling about it before, and now it's kind of depleted. Okay. Similar to Stag, basically. That's what they seem to say. I've already said the message, and that's why it's gone. Determination, ambition, getting things done. Testing, proving what you've got. Directed, controlled energy, goal in mind, mind over matter. It's basically exactly the same as a Stag with the message that they wanted to give. So this is a continuation. These two are both the fighters. These two here really, really want to kick butt and take some names. You know, they want to get things done, and that's a really good energy for you to feel in the mid-month. So I do honestly feel that you're going to be driving. You are going to, again, exactly the same. Kick butt, take names, try and prove yourself, try and, you know, show your resilience. The only thing is, they want you to take the time to rest. So the last week of January, you may feel like you've used all your resources, all your strength, all your energy, and you're far too beyond anything to recover. You know, you may have like the archers shooting the arrows into the final week. You've used them all up now, and you've kind of missed maybe some of your goals, but don't worry, because that's what you were overstretching yourself. Maybe for some of you, I think you may have overstretched yourself by the end of the month, and you could be feeling the result of that. But you're going to emerge again. See, you are going to get something a lot better. You are going to, I don't know, rise above this negativity that seems to be coming in. And I do feel that whenever you feel exhausted, you can sometimes feel very negative about certain aspects. So don't worry about that. Just make sure that you rest and recuperate. Your main priority should be you, and always should be you. You are a very giving sign, Virgo. You're absolutely lovely, but you're so giving that sometimes you forget yourself. This time be kind to yourself, okay? Because we have the full moon of completion here. Now this seems to be a very strong card for you, in the fact that it does mean that you will have a good movement. That's what they seem to say. A good movement forwards. I mean, I don't know when the full moon is for January, unfortunately. That's not something that I've got in my diary just yet. But it seems to be that you are going to achieve something. You are going to find or look back at the month that, yeah, I've completed actually what I set out to do for this month. And this, I feel, marries with the Four of Swords here. While you're resting, you may want to reflect on what you've done. While you're resting, you may want to pat yourself on the back. And yeah, I did a good job. I really, really did. I did a fantastic job of settling in, or telling that person to, shush. I did a great job of maintaining my composure, of taking care of myself, of kind of completing everything that was asked of me and what I wanted to do. That kind of feeling. Just having a look at the moon phases, and the full moon is January the 24th. So you may actually be in the process on this one of, yeah, it does marry with the last week. This one is not just the overview of the month to go to completion, but it's to marry with that one. You need your rest, and you also need to be able to look back on what January has brought you, so you can feel a bit of more achievement there. It's a good month for you, very bold month. That's a very good word for it, bold. You've got 3 major arcanas here. They all seem to be wanting you to strike forwards, and not necessarily strike, but definitely make yourself heard and make yourself known. Don't be afraid of doing that, and don't be afraid of breaking some of the rules as you go along. If you do that, or breaking expectations, I think so long as you achieve what you expected, that's fine. Yeah, it seems to be a very good month for you. If you'd like a personal private reading with me, all the details are below, and you can go to my website and find out which reading you would feel is best for you. Also still doing the 2016 overview readings as well. And thank you again for everybody who subscribed, liked, shared, talked to me on Facebook, Twitter, everything. I really do enjoy connecting with you. I mean, connecting with one of you actually earned me this deck, so I really, really appreciate that, and thank you ever so much for your kindness and generosity. If you'd like to support me or donate, the links are below as well for that. And in the meantime, my dear Virgos, I wish you the best of health and the best of luck for the beginning of 2016. I look forward to reading for you soon.